Hey everyone, Miss Spectful here, and welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my god, hasn't 2025 been the craziest year for Girl World? I mean, this second half of the year, the last just couple of months have been crazy. And to top it all off, not just Amberlynn getting demonetized, Amberlynn says she's saying goodbye to YouTube. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, Amberlynn went live today saying that she is stepping away from YouTube. She's done. This era is done. She also doesn't know what she's going to do financially. She's broke. And oh my God, who would have thought? Who would have thought this would be the ending of 2025 in Girl World? But yeah, enough yapping. Let's get straight into the video.
Someone said 6'7". Oh God, I can't with that.
What, the shirt being XL6 or XL7?
I'm just waiting for more people to come in. How are you guys doing though? I'm feeling a little nervous.
Feeling a little bit nervous about all those job applications she's having to do, because I did see that in the previous live too. But you know what I was thinking, if I'm being for real, I thought putting that job application on the screen with the cameo, I thought she did it on purpose. I really thought she did that on purpose.
I really don't want to cry in this live stream, but you know what?
Crying at the thought of having to get a real job. That's why she's crying.
I've been having people tell me, like, you know, be transparent. So,
I mean, are we talking about just this situation about being transparent, or like being transparent in general?
It's hard for me to be transparent on YouTube. That's been...
Oh, yep. We know. We've been watching it for years about you lying about anything.
Very obvious for me for a very long time. That immediately when I turn on a camera or I go live stream or whatever it may be, I kind of like turn into this robotic version of myself. And it comes natural. Genuinely, it comes natural.
At least she's admitting she's naturally manipulative.
I instantly know exactly it's not even that I know exactly, it's just my body knows exactly how to act, because I have such a wall up. Say you have a friendship, say you are in a relationship, say you are it's a cousin, it's an uncle, it doesn't matter. There's a coworker. There's someone in your life that used to bring you joy, but then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. You weren't crying enough, you were crying too much. You weren't eating enough, you're eating too much. You're not supposed to be doing that. Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh,
I mean, you literally just told us that you don't tell us the truth. Like, 30 seconds ago, you just told us that you don't tell the truth, that you have a wall up, that even your own body knows that you're not showing the real you. So, I mean, what are you expecting us to say? What are you expecting the audience to say? If, you know, by your own words, you're putting a wall up to us, to the audience, to the viewers, and only showing maybe not even like the half truth, but half the story, then how are we able to understand your point of view, or where you're coming from, or the truth, if you're not showing us the truth? And we only come to the conclusions that we do because of what you show us. And like you said that you put a wall up, that you're not showing us the truth. This is why your exes have to come on their own channels or other reaction channels and tell us the truth about what happens and about who you are as a person. And then you get upset and then you blame us. She's just being ridiculous now.
Eventually, the way you are around them is not going to be how you once were. I've had a lot of people say that I'm not the same person I was. when I first started YouTube, and that's the truth. I can handle a lot. I can handle a lot. A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you wouldn't be able to join the LCU because all the hate you get. I would get less hate there than I would here.
Yeah, the reason, even if that is true, the reason is because these people don't know what the things you've done for the last 12 years on YouTube. They don't know the accusations you've made. They don't know the way that you treat your animals. They don't know the way that you treat people in your life. That's why, you may not necessarily have more hate on Lolcat or Live than you do on your own channel. But even if you did go there, look, I'm sure there'll be a large portion of the viewers who would go over there. I know I would go over there then and start watching, and we would just dump the law into that channel as well, and not let you run away from everything that you've built on your own channel.
I know I have support. I know there are people who genuinely care, who genuinely like me, who genuinely see me for who I am. I know that. But reaction channels have created an environment, a safe space, a community to literally breed and feed off of hating me.
You created that community. You created Hated Nation. You have done that from the very beginning of YouTube. Like, I understand there are probably some parts in, us as reactors that we do, we probably do over exaggerate a lot of things and nitpick a lot of things that blow things out of proportion. I understand that. I'm probably guilty of that too. But in the grand scheme of everything, no, Amberlynn, we as reaction channels and viewers react to the content you post. That's all it is. You're the one who's choosing to put this stuff on the internet for us to watch. So how can you get angry at us as either reaction channels or viewers when we're just dissecting the content that you are putting out?
And this has led to a lot of bad things in my life. A lot.
Consequences.
Genuinely.
It's called consequences.
I have gone through it. Every single time I was able to get through it. I always told myself that no matter what happens, I can get through it.
But when they take away my DoorDash money, I am done. I am done.
And I was right. And I was right. I always did. I put myself through all of this because it was my job. It was my passion. I love YouTube. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love talking. I don't know if I just like to hear myself talk. I don't know what it is. Like, why is anyone on YouTube? We enjoy this type of job.
But remember, I thought this was your part-time job. You said that you wanted to make YouTube your part-time job now. So what happened to your 3 to 9 job, the 2 to 9 job, whatever you want to call it? What happened to that? Oh, was it just, you cosplaying, having a work from home job? Is that what it is? Is this, are you going to admit that this work from home job was never a thing?
We enjoy talking about ourselves, whether it's narcissistic or whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just a little girl inside of me. No one ever listened to me as a kid, as a teenager. And then finally thousands of people wanted to listen to me. Like, whatever your reason is for watching me, you've watched me. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. 13. And I have had some major ebbs and flows.
Major? Extreme. Yeah, in those 13 years, what has been your lasting legacy on YouTube? Like Amberlynn, like truthfully, when you look back to in the 13 years you've been on YouTube, I would love for you to give a summary of how you would describe yourself. How would you describe the things you've gone through on YouTube? Like, I'd be really curious to see what you would have to say.
On YouTube, for sure. And I've tried my very hardest to share my journey, but do it the right way. I have not uploaded an actual video in like half of a year. I've done just live streams. I have not talked about EDs. I have not really talked about my weight. I have not done anything like that. That's what my channel was for the longest time, though. It was genuinely all of that type of stuff. But that was years ago. Mukbang, who is she? I haven't filmed one of those since I was with Feline. And then I got mass reported hard. Like it was crazy.
I mean, let's not forget the crumble cookie video. I mean, yes, it's not technically a mukbang, but you were still filming food content. Like,
I'm confused.
Let's not forget that.
I'm confused about, say you're driving, right? And you're driving on a road that goes 60 miles per hour. And then they realize, actually, no, I think this road should be 45. So you're going down it, 45. And then a cop pulls you over. And they're like, last month you were going 60 down this, so I'm going to give you a ticket. And you're like, but wait a minute. I was allowed to then, though. Like, I was allowed to. That's what it feels like to me.
I was allowed to monetize my ED disorder. Why can't I do it now? It's not that. You have been warned for years and years that what you were doing was on the edge of breaking TOS. You have been warned so many times. And now they finally brought a system now that penalizes that kind of content. And now you're pissed. Now you're pissed that you just can't sit and just gorge on food and be paid thousands and thousands of dollars for it.
That's what it genuinely feels like to me. I'm being punished for things that I posted years ago. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision, but I've been on here for 13 years. This has been my job for 13 years. This has been my constant for 13 years. I have been so beyond, for the lack of a better term, blessed. I'm grateful.
You have been very lucky. Like that's honestly, it's a fact. It's a fact. Amberlynn has been very, very lucky with YouTube and how she was like back in the Beck era. We know that Amberlynn was making like thousands and thousands of dollars a month just on vlogging. And that's the money that Amberlynn could have only dreamed about. But now this is just the consequence of you monetizing content that you would constantly, again, warned was so close. They were tiptoeing the line of, breaking TOS. And again, now it's just the consequences. It's the consequences of your own actions.
But everything happens for a reason. Everything. Life is genuinely about yin yang. Good things happen and bad things.
Honestly, this is so dramatic. Like understand Amberlynn has lost, quote unquote, lost her job for now. Let's just remember, it's only for now. Amberlynn is only demonetized right now. If she appeals again, I know she's deleting or privating a whole bunch of other videos or they're being taken down. Either way, Amberlynn could just reapply, and if there's barely any content left, she will get her monetization back. Like, at the end of the day, she's being pretty dramatic right now.
Positive things happen and negative things, and that's always how it will be. It's like a part of me regrets sharing my journey as someone who struggles, just genuinely struggles as a human.
Her 200-pound gain journey? Like, what journey? Please, Amberlynn, please explain. What journey are we talking about? Please summarize what you'd consider the journey that you've taken on YouTube. Please, I would love a defined definition of what journey you've taken in the last 13 years.
It's like I'm too afraid to say anything. Because as we speak, YouTube is changing a lot. And it's like, at the time, I genuinely thought I was doing what was right. I was just sharing my thoughts, my life, my struggles. Whether I was wrong or right or this or that, like, I never intentionally meant to do something I wasn't supposed to.
I mean, whatever. Amberlynn, we've seen the thumbnails of you clickbaiting, like the way you eat and trying to make faces that would cater to like a more theater audience or borderline theater content. We've seen it. It was literally on your channel, and you knew exactly what you were doing. You've even said in the past that you know that if you put a shot of your whole body in the thumbnail, you'll get more views. If you put a picture of you eating in your thumbnails, you'll get more views. So no, you know exactly what you're doing. You've known exactly what to do to get more clicks, to get more views this whole time. So I'm not believing this thing. I'm not believing. Honestly, I don't believe this whole this whole live stream. It's performative. This whole live stream was complete. It was just full performative.
I literally did my makeup so I could do cameos. Thankfully, I did them already because my makeup's getting messed up. Speaking of cameo, not me putting an ad in the middle of a freaking breakdown. Me truly being 100% vulnerable in this moment. But I'll explain why I'm putting these ads in. But my cameo is 40% off. So I have an old thing that's linked that my fitness pal down at the bottom, laced in honey. That's old. So ignore that. I don't go on there, nothing like that. So, but down below you can see my cameo link. It is 40% off. And I have made a Cash App as well, because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job.
Do not give Amberlynn, like we don't have Cash App in Australia, like we can't do that. But if you are in a country that has Cash App, like do not fall for this. Like please anyone, like just don't fall for this. I really think this whole thing is just complete. It's full performative.
YouTube demonized me. Sorry, I really did think that was funny. Because everyone was talking about demonetized, and then this random person put demonized, and it made me laugh.
I saw someone wrote demon sized once. That made me laugh.
And the fit of an actual storm inside of me, I thought it was funny, and I don't know why. So I was demonetized because I was mass reported hardcore. Like hardcore. And I was getting screenshots from forums and Facebook's this and that and the subreddits and the this and the that, where people were celebrating reporting me. So it became a hobby for some people. It became a let's take Amberlynn down type of thing.
Well, I mean, you've reported people in the past. Maybe not for like this type of content, but you've gone out of your way to report people. So I mean, it's just now that it's been thrown back at you, and now you're upset that you're facing the consequences of your own actions.
And so I became demonetized, and I appealed it. Obviously,
and
you had to
denied.
send in a video under 5 minutes, and you had to like answer these bullet points, and you know this and that.
Oh my god, I wish Amberlynn would post that. Oh, please, I would love to see the video of Amberlynn begging for her channel to be monetized again.
I was scared, obviously. Who wouldn't be? This has been my source of income. It's why I have a roof over my head. It's how I'm able to take care of It's the reason why I have anything in my life. I had nothing. I genuinely had nothing. And now I have everything I need because of YouTube.
But also, let's remember the only reason, I guess you could say the only reason why Amberlynn was able to make a YouTube channel or really be able to do this so often is because of Crystal and her family. Like, Amberlynn was getting a monthly income while living with Crystal. And that's when she started a YouTube channel. If it wasn't for that, Amberlynn may never have started this at all.
I'm scared. I don't know anything different.
Yeah, but that's your own fault. I'm sorry, that's your own fault. You were in college and you're allegedly getting straight A's and doing amazing, but you decided to stop doing that. You decided to stop doing your job with Destiny. You could have continued that. You could have kept your experience as a CNA worker. You could have kept that. And again, your most recent work from home, quote unquote job. So it's no one else's fault but your own.
Twinkie has surgery on Friday. And that is why you guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet, because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her. And thankfully it's now being taken care of. So I'm worried. Keep her in your thoughts, please, because it has been a lot. I'm just glad it's getting taken care of. But why I mention that, it's just random shit. Like, and I bought all the gifts already. I was supposed to do a swap with Pink Sparkles. I haven't even reached out to her yet to let her know that, like, last time I sent her gifts, it was like $400 in shipping. I can't do that. I can't. And that's me being absolutely 100 transparent. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery. I literally was so grateful. Like, this is genuinely.
Like, that is crazy. That just, oh my God. So Amberlynn, for who knows how long, has been apparently so almost paycheck to paycheck, I guess, by what she's saying now, but so willing to spend $400 on just postage. That doesn't even include the amount for the gifts for just a random YouTube collab. Has saved no money, even though Twinkie is an elderly animal who Amberlynn has admitted has to put pee pads down all over the floors in case Twinkie goes to the bathroom. And even, I swear, like a year or so ago, Twinkie had to go to the vet for an absence. And I know Twinkie has had a fatty tumor for years. So Amberlynn has not been putting any money away for all these years. For all these years, Amberlynn has put no money away, just at the off chance there needs to be an emergency surgery for one of her pets. There's not $1 being put away for her animals. That is crazy. And just bought a brand new camera, about to spend $400 just on shipping, but is so quick to spend nearly $3,000 a month on DoorDash, spend thousands of dollars on her hobby with Lego. But no, when it comes to the health of her animals, no, I don't have any budget for that. Amberlynn even said that she used to have, or she has, a Lego budget, but no pet budget. That is crazy.
It's more serious than
and has to beg Mama Lynn for money.
Amberlynn got demonetized. It's heavier than that. Imagine losing. Just imagine losing it all, And
by your own hands.
My savings was directly for taxes. It was directly for taxes.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe that her savings is only for tax. I don't believe it. Like I said, this is all performative. 100%. 100%. I can guarantee that she has another savings account, like a proper savings account. This is, I don't believe this. I really don't believe any of this.
I just feel really lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair, because it's like, yeah, I made the content, but my content is on hundreds of reaction channels. every last bit of it, not just snippets, not just this and that, but like my whole video.
Yeah, but also, yeah, there's reaction channels who have said that they're gonna go through their videos and private a whole bunch of stuff. Like, they know they're next. They know they're next, and that's why they're getting prepared.
Or are you gonna tell that person in the car they have to go 45 miles per hour, but they're in trouble for going 60 a month ago when they were allowed to? But just because the reaction channel might be driving a different car, they're allowed to go 60 when I'm not?
What? What? Oh, I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
This is, I don't want this to happen to anybody. I don't care.
Do we think she went on
dislike you, if you've
ChatGPT to
ruined my
find
life, if
examples
you've
for that or
created a
something?
hate mob for me, if you have bred it, you have fed it, and you have nurtured it as your own, as your baby, as your whatever. I want you to know, deep down, if you're watching this and you're a reaction channel, if I were you, do what you can to make it to where this does not happen to you. Please. Like, genuinely and wholeheartedly.
Wait, why do you care about reaction channels? You just said that we're the reasons why you get hate and stuff. Well, why do you care about us now? What? I thought you'd be happy, Amberlynn. I thought you'd be happy that there'd be no more reaction channels and that your content wouldn't be scrutinized anymore. I thought you'd be happy. I mean, thank you for the warning, I guess. Thank you for caring for us.
I wouldn't wish this type of fear and pain on anybody because it's heavy.
The fear of pain of having to get a normal 9-to-5 job.
It's
having
hard.
to work full time.
It's scary. It's not a place that anyone should be in. People get fired all the time, like genuinely. That's just a thing they do. It just happens. They get fired, they let go, they move on, they quit, they move on to a different journey in their life, whatever it may be.
But also, like, people in like the actual workforce, a lot of people do not have the same opportunity that you have had for the last, I don't know, how long have you been monetized? Maybe 10 years? You have had the very, very privileged experience to be earning thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month that you could have put away for something like this to happen. Honestly, if Amberlynn really took care of her finances, honestly, she probably would never have to be on YouTube ever again if she really cared about her finances. But again, it just proves that food just has such a priority. And if that is not a big enough reason to be in therapy, then I don't know what is.
A normal part of life. I'm fully aware of that.
Food has now completely destroyed your job and your income.
All these things, but I'm just, I feel like I'm drowning. So I sent the appeal video, and they denied it. They did.
Oh, I want to see the video so bad. I want to see it.
I truly want all my supporters, please, the people who have watched me for so long, I'm sorry. I can't go. I don't think many people would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in though. I don't think anyone would. I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, could have been, but I was still coming. Now I have to put that time and that energy into other things.
Damn, and also imagine, Amberlynn, if you were uploading even just once a week and going live once a week, how much extra money you would have right now. You would have money to help Twinkie with this. So you wouldn't have to run to Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn for money. And allegedly, I say. But no, your own laziness, like just complete laziness. Now look where it's gotten you.
I do. I have to give all of myself to something else. And I'm so sorry. Like, I genuinely.
I've never seen someone act like this having to get a full-time job before. This is so dramatic. This is crazy.
Hurts my fucking soul to say that. It really does. It really, really does. It really, really does. I have to go be a normal person now. A normal
She's
person.
crying. That's killing her
I always try to
inside.
look at the positives to every single situation, no matter how hurtful, painful, scary, no matter what. I try my very, very hardest to look at the positives of it all. The positives that I see in this is, as scary and as hard and as painful as it is, I get to embark on a different journey now. I get to demonstrate. What am I trying to say? Sorry. Romeo just meowed and it distracted me. I've been depressed as I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been depressed in so long, you guys.
Because she's trying to think like, fuck, now how am I going to afford DoorDash 3 times a day? My normal 9 to 5 can't afford that.
I haven't brushed my hair since this happened. I have been down in a funk. I have been so scared. And then last night, when I got denied last night, you guys, I didn't cry. I was so shocked. Genuinely, truly so shocked. I would have loved a chance to fix it first, but that's just not the way it goes. It's really hard because it's the holidays, and I wanted it special for my grandma. I wanted it special for my mom because that's the type of person I am. And I just feel so stupid. Me and my mom had so many things planned for Vlogmas. I would say in my vlogs, oh, nothing's planned. Me and my mom planned a lot.
Well, I mean, you can still record them and post them. Like, nothing is stopping you from posting still. It's just because you're not going to be earning any money from it. That's the reason why you're not going to be making any content.
And I was really excited. I bought a $1,300 camera.
I bet that kills you inside.
I'm going to be selling that. I'm going to be selling my choosies. I'm going to be selling Legos. I'm going to be selling my books. I'm going to be selling whatever I can sell to help me in this time. Again, my Cameo is 40% off. I don't like to be the person to say, oh, here's my Cash App. It feels weird. It feels weird and it feels wrong. But if you want to give me a penny, you can give me a penny. I guess I can put it in the but I'm currently applying for jobs. I am currently finding other routes of income. YouTube has been great.
I mean, if Amberlynn was really serious about this, she could just go to Twitch, because I googled it. You get paid direct deposit by Twitch. This is another reason why I just don't think it's real. I don't think that Amberlynn doesn't have any savings or that she's broke at the moment. I just don't believe it. I don't, because even though Twitch, it probably won't make her a crazy amount of money, but at least it's income. You just live stream on there. All she has to do is do this, just sit on her phone on Twitch and get money, and then get paid directly into her bank account without PayPal.
It has been hard. I have to figure out some stuff for sure. But what I'm trying to say is, which I don't want to say it, but the actual reality of it all. The reality of it all is I'm leaving YouTube. I'm leaving YouTube. It's not my job anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, not by choice. It's not by choice
what
either.
What that's gonna look like for me
You
in my
got
life.
fired.
Will I come on here randomly? Sure. I'll come on here randomly because there are so many people. I personally, for me, can't imagine roles being reversed. There's a YouTuber I've watched for years and years and years, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, bye, deuces. That would be really depressing for me. I'm not saying I'm anything amazing. There are people who, sorry about my scratches, you guys.
Literally, no one said anything about them.
But there are people who do like watching me, and I don't know, but there's no Vlogmas, there's no this or that, there's no, you know, it's, I have to put my energy into a different job. I don't know what that looks like for me right now. I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything.
So are we just gonna we finally just gonna be honest and say that the other job that you were just cosplaying the job, like can you just finally admit
I
that?
really am appreciative for this time that I've had on YouTube. I cannot believe that I was a YouTuber. It was stupid, but I wanted it so bad, and it happened. I don't know how or why or what it may be, but it happened, and I'm so grateful. And it was something I never took for granted. Never.
Oh, I mean, really? You know, instead of saving tens and tens, probably even like hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're having to run to Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn begging for money just to pay for Twinkie's surgery. Yeah, you didn't take it for granted. No, Fully wasn't spending $3,000 a month on food, on just Uber Eats and DoorDash. That's it.
Never,
Just food.
never ever. But I've been horrific with money. I'll say that.
I'm glad you admit it.
Horrific with money, and my CPM constantly was getting lowered, which means it's how much you get paid per 1,000 views, and everyone's on YouTube is different. No one gets paid the same amount, and it changes every single day, might I add. Not everyone hates you. I know. I know. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing, so it's like this psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're gonna go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either gonna be super like, oh my god, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away, or you're gonna be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away. I don't know why I was like that.
Sure, let's just say that's a valid I don't even say argument, but a valid point to say. But if you knew that was an issue, why haven't you seen someone about it? Why hasn't that also been a talking point in therapy? You knew that you had this issue. You knew, but again, just did nothing because you thought you could continuously get away with what you were doing.
I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure is,
and also you use money for love.
Time. I've never been like I'm
always trying to
like,
buy.
I've never been the type
love
to
with
not
money.
Be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that was just chilling. Spend. Like my hobbies are expensive, like Lego and this and that. And do I have
my hobbies? But can only think of Legos. Oh, all my hobbies are so expensive. You know, Legos and DoorDash and all that stuff.
Regrets? Of course I do. Do I wish I can go back in time? Yes. Behave differently regarding money? Yes. But I mean, I'm not the only one that does shit like that, you know? Like, I find so much comfort when Trisha Paytas goes on random little rants because she's the same way. Like, and she makes so much more than me. Like, she's not good at saving money. She spends all her money. She this, she that. You know, it's so eye-opening to me that, like, no matter what type of life.
Well, even if you can see that and you can compare yourself, like, I don't like comparing yourself to Trisha Paytas when it comes to money and all that, like, is that really what you want to do? But also, if you can see that and you understand that you share the same problem with her when it comes to money, then why didn't you do anything about it?
Life you came from, no matter what type of job you have, no matter what type of anything, so many things are relatable and it's weirdly comforting. So the end of an era, the end of Amberlynn Reid on YouTube, I didn't expect it to be this soon, I will tell you that. I did not expect it. I did not expect it.
I mean, again, this is just so dramatic. She can just reapply. She can reapply to be monetized. Like, she's acting like tomorrow her channel is being deleted or something. Or like she's banned from YouTube or something. Like, wait 90 days and you get your memberships back and ads back. Like, it's really not that serious.
But I see the positives in this. I do. You know, I get to experience life differently now. I get to have different routines and hopefully meet new people, and this could be good for me. It really could be good for me. Right now it's hard and heavy and scary. I don't like asking anybody for anything. I've very much not been that type of girly pop. I do not like asking people, like, especially for money. It makes me feel horrible. Like, but the best and only thing I can say is, like, genuinely, if you want to support me, is my Cameo is currently 40% off, and I made a Cash App because someone told me to. They said it would probably be a good idea because you do have supporters, and that's pinned. My Cameo link is in the description. It's taken a lot for me to do that, you know?
God, it's just crazy to know that, or that Amberlynn is saying right now that she does not have enough savings to last 90 days. Like, literally not even enough money from 13 years on YouTube to last 90 days. That is crazy.
But sometimes it happens, you know. We were born to work. Tell me why. Like, what? I didn't choose this life. We were born to make money. That is how we survive. That is how we survive. I'm gonna put my Cash App down below. I need to edit that. I am not the type to do this. It makes me feel really bad. We all have, you know, like I said, the yin and yang of it all. I have always been a very giving person when it comes to, like, money and gifts, and everyone has seen that. Everyone's like, Amberlynn, like, what? Maybe that type of good karma will come back at me.
Nope. Nope. I ain't gonna happen. No one's trying to buy your love with presents or money. Don't worry.
I'm just being as transparent as possible. Like, genuinely, in this moment, I feel so, like, I'm not a praying type of person, but I just realized I still have, like, nail polish on my fingers.
So what happens if something happens to Romeo soon, or Wasabi? Like, is Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn gonna have enough money to pay for their surgeries if, God forbid, something happens to them? Like, what's next then?
Nail polish. I'm not a praying type of person, but I have been so desperate that I prayed. I don't know who's listening, what's listening. If you pray, please pray. Pray for me. Pray for Twinkie. Pray for my grandma. Twinkie does have surgery on Friday. You guys know Twinkie is my actual best friend. She's sleeping right now. So, she's my heart and my soul, my everything and more, and I will do anything and everything for her. I'm gonna go. Her surgery, she's getting that lump removed. You guys know that lump? She's getting that lump removed. And it's just crazy that all this is happening at once, because that's not even the end of it. My mom, she was driving, obviously. She slowed down to turn, and someone ran into the back of her car. This was like 2 nights ago. And I'm just like, damn, when it rains, it pours, like, for real, for real.
Damn, who's gonna take you to bingo now? Amberlynn, you are officially housebound again. Like, completely housebound now. And I mean, how do you feel now that you've taken money away from Mama Lynn, who knows if Mama Lynn has enough money to go replace her car that's been damaged now? Damn. Like, what is happening?
This is the end. It's hard for me to, like, process, really. Oh my god, look at my eyeliner. I hope that you guys have good lives, and I hope that you guys find another Amberlynn. But I don't think you will.
Dear God, I hope not.
Life is crazy, isn't it? Oh my god. I don't even want to click off. It's a hard goodbye. It is a hard goodbye.
Well, yeah, everyone. Yeah, what do we think? What do we think? Honestly, if I'm telling the truth, I think that whole thing was performative. I don't think when Amberlynn's talking about having no savings I don't think that's true, or that her savings is only for tax. I don't believe it. I really, really don't believe it. And if that is true, and then she's scamming people for money as well, then my God, she's just gross. She is just, and then if it's not true, and that she actually is broke, then not having any money set away in case something happens to her pets, when she's completely in a position to have plenty of money set aside, like plenty. Like I've been monetized for only like a month or so I, have a rough idea of what money she could potentially be earning. And also she has memberships, she gets super chats, all that stuff. So no, she could easily have a big savings. Like honestly, really, this is why I just don't believe it. I just don't really believe what she's saying right now. And it's honest, it's probably a scam. Like she's just grifting us right now. And also look, she's deleted, I think I saw something like over 2,000 videos. She's either deleted or privated 2,000 videos, because I don't think people have reported 2,000 videos. Because if you go to her oldest video, they're only from a year ago. And I mean, it's still like what I ate today at 500 pounds. Like it's still, I guess, still could be classified as ED content. So yeah, so I think she's going through herself and just either privating everything or deleting it. I think it's more or less just been privating everything. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Please tell me your thoughts and feelings about all this. I would love to hear as well. But thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And see you guys next time. Okay, bye.